Hello everyone, welcome back to another little R1 video, and guess what? I've decided, you know what, let's do an analysis of both Daytona duels from the league. I'll be doing this for pretty much every race this season, I think. I don't know, I'll see how I feel about it after recording this. So let's talk. Here I am in the flag stand for Duel 1 as I am racing in Duel 2, but I thought I recalled Duel 1. Also, wait, is there any way I can get any higher quality, or is this it? There we go, that's probably a little bit better. As you can see, here we go. The green flag is out. We are racing at Daytona. And Tyler will take the lead there in the 8 car. It took me a while getting used to everyone's new numbers, so if I get one wrong, please, I do apologize. Like, with, and you got the 2 of shot, I think it is, just behind. And then immediately we had our first flip of the season with one of the rookies, Desert, flipping over. I mean, I literally swear everyone jumped this. So let's have a look at Desert's flip quickly. No, Desert just has a massive skill issue. I will be honest there. I think that's Desert anyway. Pretty quickly on. Now I will do my duel in a second. I don't know what the hell Aiden was doing here. But for context, you are not allowed to go below the yellow line. I think in the apron. I think you're allowed to do it in on the straight, but you know. And then yeah, just a bit of just the result of pack racing. We had a flip from the 21. I think that was Denny. I was not in the VC for this, by the way. I was just completely by myself. And then there's me just checking. We can go forward because there was some good racing going on here. You can see Tyler still in the lead. The reigning champion. Shot moves him out the way and it's going to go down the inside. But, you know, it is just like... It is just like... Tyler is usually the dominant driver. Obviously, this is my first time racing part-time in the league, so... We'll get onto my duel later, because that was far more eventful. This duel was kind of boring from what I saw. And then there's me just typing in chat that I'm enjoying my cheese and onion sandwich. Because I just finished refereeing. And then we had a massive pile-up. 3 cars involved. That's the 43 of Max. You've got the 2 of Shot, and then the 16 of Aiden, who are flipping over there. So what causes this? Okay, let's have a look at Shot. Okay, Aiden, I think, just has a massive skill issue, doesn't he? Yeah, Aiden just has a massive skill issue. And what happens with Shot? I'm trying to see because I can't. Hold on. Is there a way to zoom in on here? No, okay. I have no idea what happened there, I won't even lie. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Shot says I don't blame that on anyone, it was an I dot moment. I dot's the game we use. And then Tyler tries to block Jordan. I originally thought Jordan wrecked Tyler, but then I was like, nah, Jordan doesn't wreck people. Oh, oh, Galatasaray through here. Oh, here they go. Can they score? No is the answer. Okay, sorry. I'm watching a football match at the same time. Sorry. And then the 12 wins the race back. Yeah, I thought Tyler blocked late from what Tyler admitted that he just threw a dumb block and Jordan didn't lift, which I don't expect people to. Like if I throw a dumb block, I expect to get turned for it. Let's get back to the restart. I don't know why they start there because I think that's such. I mean, to be fair, it's on the flat, so I don't know. And then absolute chaos ensues here with I think that's Desert again hitting the wall. Somehow Tyler saved it. I don't quite know how. Yeah, Rommel was alright this race. Oof. That's a good save to be fair from the 2 of shot. Was that shot? I think that was shot anyway. Oh, and then there's a piler. Oh dear. And around goes the 6 of Rusty, who joined mid-race. Just looks like Rusty just gets a bit tight. The 51 almost wrecks. I think that's Romulan is in the 51. Oh, and then it goes shot. Yeah, the 21 just wrecks him. I won't even lie. The 21 literally just dumped him. I think he was losing. That was Rusty says that was a 4-car wreck. Let's have a look. There's one. Nah, there's only two. There's only two involved. Only two people wreck, so. And then the 21 just has a massive skill issue. Yeah, I think we're correct not to call caution there. It was only a 2-car wreck. Because only two people actually spun out. Desert again has a skill issue. From what I saw at least. What happens here? So I think Desert maybe bumps the 16 up into Tyler and that spins the 51 out. Who somehow saves it actually, that's quite impressive. And we call a caution there mainly because of the fact and Bayern Munich have just taken the lead, I'm told. I think is it Coman who scored it? I think it's Kingsley Coman who scored it for Bayern. Okay, anyway. Yeah, Coman. Uh I don't really know why a caution was called. I think it's just because the field was so broken up by that point that we just wanted to call it to get everyone close in. But I don't know why it was called there. Yeah, good shot from Kingsley Coman though. Very good shot from him, right into the bottom corner. Here they go again. And what was that from the 21, to be fair? Good thing is no one's doing a Kimmy and just wrecking the field without lifting. Here's another incident. Yeah, that just looks like that's row racing for you. Somehow Rusty doesn't wreck. I don't quite understand how. He cuts through the grass to be able to rejoin safely. Before anyone says that should be a penalty, he's already at the back. There's no point. And around goes the 43 of Max. I don't even know what happened there. I think, yeah, he hit a bump, I think. It's only two. Yeah, only two cars. I don't catch what happens here because I'm busy switching between different angles. If you want to know why we had to specify to shot that it was a no caution. He kind of didn't read the chat last time we called it, so... You know... Then there's this controversial moment. No, I don't have a good angle of this. Which Tyler would later actually DM me about and just say, hey, was this intentional? You're good at spotting intentional wrecks. It is my personal belief that this was intentional, by the way. And I'll show you the angle that proves that to me in a second. Is Aiden gonna do it? Well, yeah, he does do it. Aiden does end up taking the victory. Lots of wrecking in the background, but in the end, it is Aiden who does take victory in his first career start. Now, let me quickly get Largan's view up, because Largan had a good view. Where's Largan's channel? There he is.
That's with me.
Okay, let's go to here. This will also contain recording of the VC, so I'm just going to go put that on mute, because I can't be bothered to listen to him. Let's go back to here, because Largan is on board with... So here we go. Tyler claims he was just trying to keep Aiden behind. But Aiden just keeps turning and just dumps him. I think that was intentional, personally. So yeah, that's the angle for me that proves it. Right, let's go back to my videos. Okay, so let's go to duel 2 now, which is the one which I raced in. No, I got a terrible start. Bro, you see why I get such a bad start though? It's because everybody jumped the start except for me and the 24, which I think's Largan. And SMG being SMG and just blocking like a total idiot. This is what he got dumped for last time, so I don't know. Also, yeah, there's shot parked car on the edge, which is annoying. You can see me immediately getting aggressive and just trying to push. Especially since I'm helping Rodimus because we're teammates. And eventually, I try to get on the back of him twice, and I'm just like, no, I've got to get past. I'm faster than him. Pushing him's just going to have no effect. And then I pull off a pretty... Then what happens here is... This is just a not a road stop. This is just an IDOT moment. I'm going to be honest here. Now what I'm trying to do is trying to help the Toyotas a lot of the time. Now, I remember Straw said to me later that that everyone felt that, I don't know, people were feeling like the Toyotas weren't really helping each other. I couldn't really because I'm mostly ahead of them when this happens. You can clearly see me here, though, trying to push Rodimus. And then I just decide, no, I can't push because I'm just too fast. I've got no room here, by the way. Yeah, that's Largan, walling Greek, and then collecting everyone else. Then what the hell does Greek do? Oh, Greek gets wall popped. Greek gets wall popped. This is a bad block from Mav. I won't lie, this is a really dumb block. I'm just getting aggressive, getting a few taps in. Like the occasional tap in just to say, hey, I'm there. Then I move Greek out the way there. No, I'm going to say this, where am I supposed to go here? The gap opens up and I go for it, because there is a gap there. And then Greek just clips into me, and I also get squeezed by Larkin. I think those two are on the same team, actually. Huh. And as a result, that kind of takes SMG out of the mix. I also give SMG there. I try to give him a bit more space to rejoin, but otherwise I don't want to turn myself. I don't know why Shot didn't just delete the car. I do not know why Shot didn't just delete the car. I'm kind of below the line, but I'm trying to push the limits a little bit. I managed to successfully block the 4 off. This is just... I have no room here at this point. You can see I'm being hooked a bit by Greek. I then hit the apron a little bit and they get quite tight. And that's what causes that. I suppose that's kind of my fault, but I don't know. I couldn't really do anything different there. Still leading though, which is quite impressive. Also, for anyone saying that I never helped anyone, I'm clearly pushing Ash here. I'm very clearly trying to push, but eventually I just get too fast and I have to overtake. Ash could very easily break. Oh, never mind, there's people up behind. I kind of put the 4 in the wall there. It's kind of my fault, but I'm trying to give the 19 some space because he's my teammate. I don't know what the hell that was, to be quite honest with you. I don't know what that was. Oh, and this is why when we have the, who hits the, it's the 17 of Shadow who hits the 16, the parked 16 card. That's hilarious. Well, that happened. It's early in the race, though. I am just sandwiched here, and I'm not lifting, so... Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. If I keep turning down, I go into SMG and the 90... Whoever's in the 99. I can't remember who's in the 99. I think it might be Jamal. And he just ends up... And I'm either going to turn SMG, or I'm going to turn myself. So I decide to go up, and I forget that the 4 is there. Who is the 4, actually? I can't remember who the 4 is, to be quite honest. Hold on, I'm just trying to find out who the 4 is. Oh, that's Splendid. Oh, okay. So I go up into Splendid a little. It's kind of my fault, but I'm just like, kind of like, what else can I do? I've got no room at all. I just end up deciding to merge because I'm not going to catch the field. And then there ends up being a massive pile up, which is a massive wreck. Alright, let's restart. The SMG kind of hooks me a little bit, but that didn't bother me because I know I would have done the same to most people. I back out here because there's a gap that I shouldn't really be going for, but I managed to get past Shadow, which is good stuff. Yeah, I don't know what the hell Splendid was doing here, because, like, he claims he got squeezed. He definitely did not get squeezed. Like, 100% he did not get squeezed. He just pushes me into the 3, which is that Kimmy is in the 3? Hold on, who's in the 3? Lemors, it's Lemors who's in the 3. And that ends up causing all of that, and Splendid ends up taking himself out. And Cracky, I think, too. I go below the line there, bit stupid from me. But I'm kind of like partially below the line, partially not. This is so to give everyone else space. I kind of have no room here, but I get a nice little push from Greek. I'm just trying to avoid getting hooked. This is kind of my fault. Shadow does turn back into it though, but at the end of the day, I'm just trying to avoid getting wrecked. And I'm just pushing people at this point. Move both of them. Shot. I move both of them here. And I'm also being pushed by Mav. I don't know if Largan comes up, or Shot. Sorry, not Shot. Or Greek comes down, but whoever's fault it is, it's very stupid. I think Greek just continues to turn down into Largan, though. And I kind of have nowhere to go. As a result, I get turned. I just end up deciding to merge again. But a caution's called, so I just make sure to get ahead of Splendid. I pit. I now know I'm good. I can go full throttle. At the back. Now we go again. And I have to try and work my way through the field here. That's because someone said something in chat. You see Mav hits a bump and almost gets spun. I don't know what happens here, hold on. Oh, so the 1 hooks the 17. Trying to remember who the 1 is again. That's Cracky. Okay. And then the 99 of Jamal just spins SMG out. This was totally on me, by the way. That was a dumb block. Sorry, Lemurs. I'll be splitting this into chapters, by the way. You can see my ping's starting to spike, so I try and get away from the field. We're only on lap 11, by the way. Okay. Sorry, I was just checking my phone for a second. What happens here? Yeah, the 1 just... Cracky just blocks Lemurs late. I take my opportunity to try and make a dive down the inside. I'm sticking with Lemurs. At this point, I go under the line. But it's only because Largan goes under the line first. And then I'm getting pushed by Shot, so I can't really turn up. And I'm trying to avoid wrecking Largan, but I end up doing so anyway, but like... I end up not being able to come back under. Come back over the yellow line. Oh, penalty! Sorry about that. Penalty to Galatasaray. So I'm sorry about this, I'm just watching the football, man. Penalty to Galatasaray. Icardi the one fouled. Yeah, here we go. That's a stupid challenge to make, isn't it? Hold on, let me have a look at this. It's a really silly challenge for Kimmich to make, I won't lie. There's a check in progress. I'll update you in a second. I very nicely slide in here. And then Shadow, I was trying to block him, but he just gets a good run. I slam him because I get annoyed. For no reason. Now this is one which I kind of thought I got hooked. Now, you know what, I will say that was on me. I will say that was on me. I thought at the time that I got hooked. But you know what? Lemurs, I apologise. That's on me. You hold your line, I do a dumb block, and it makes you go straight into SMG. Penalty confirmed. Hold on. Here's Icardi, the player fouled, who's going to take it. He shoots. And he scores an absolutely brilliant Panenka there. I think, was that Panenka? I think that was a Panenka. That is 1-0 to Galatasaray. Sorry, not 1-0. 1-all to Galatasaray. This is a brilliant match so far. It's only been half hour. This has been a brilliant game. Hold on, let's see. Is this a Panenka? Because if it's Panenka, it's disrespectful. Yeah, he's Panenki'd it. That's actually disrespectful, man. That's wonderful. Okay, anyway, back to the thing. I just slammed him because I got annoyed. I'm going to be honest, that was just me being dumb. I thought he turned into me, the three, but you know what? Nah. That's me being dumb. That's fully on me. That said, what the hell is SMG doing merging there? Just saying. And this is about the time, 5 to go, is about the time I try and just focus on catching Greek and Mav. Because I'm like, these two are clearly the best cars out there. Particularly Greek. Greek is clearly one of the best drivers in the field. So is Mav. Both of them are very, very solid drivers. Mav can have a bit of a temper sometimes. But Greek's a really solid driver. And both of them are. At this point here, I'll explain what happens here. I try and do a fairly unsporting move. And Icardi hits wide. And I try and hook Mav to get her out of the way. It doesn't work, unfortunately. And then I go and pull off one of the best saves of all time. I hit a bump here. You can see Mav hits it as well, but I hit it way worse. I end up doing my best. One of those, you know, those dragsters that do wheelies. I do my best impression of that. But I just decided, you know what? I'm gonna stay in the gas because I haven't got a chance to merge, and Lema has just been booked for Bayern Munich for a reckless challenge. So I just said, I'm staying in the gas here. And everyone in the VT was just like, what a save. I'll show you Largen's POV again in a second. Now, what happens here with Lemurs? Okay, that's just Lemurs being dumb. Then I start ping spiking again. I'm trying to force Shadow to back out of it, because I really don't want to lose this spot. Because I'm like, if I lose this spot, I'm not going to win this race. Oh, here goes Kingsley Coman. To Sane. Sane has a shot, it's over the bar. And then I decide, you know what, only way I could do it is force him below the yellow line. This is a dumb move. Like, I don't regret it, but it was a dumb move. And Ash hits a bump and almost wrecks. I think Shadow actually ends up wrecking in a completely unrelated accident, though. Mav does not want to leave Greek's bumper. Pause. You know, you know. Yeah. And Shadow just goes, who's the 11? And they say Al. I don't comment because I know what I've done. And I just don't care. I'm just like, yeah, I did something dumb. You know. and I just spend the remaining laps trying to catch these guys. Because everyone knows, if anyone's catching them, it's me. And here is where... What I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to slipstream. And I tell the 19, which is Ash, to push me. To try... Because we are kind of teammates, basically. Not teammates, but we are aligned. Like, we're both Toyotas. I'm just trying to say... If you can get to me, give me a push. And the white flag, and then... And he never ends up catching me. At least not to right till the end. And I am right on their bumper at this point. So I decide to do the only thing I know how to do best in road racing. And that is bump them and try and move them out the way. Which, you can see I am getting super aggressive here. I'm not leaving Mav's bumper at all here. And then what I do is I fake up high, and then I duck down low, and I put my the side of my car into the side of Mav's car. This is a move I've done multiple times on road stock, and it works every time. Where what I'm trying to do is prevent her from going down and hitting me. Well, not hitting and blocking me off. It basically is just a, I'm going to get ahead of you whether you like it or not. And then, what I'm trying to do with this... Now, by the way, Mav's already turning down and hooks Greek. Just before she hooks Greek, I come up and hit her. This is me trying to force Mav up the track. I do it in road stock all the time. I will continue to do it here. It's fair. It's aggressive, but fair. It's just me trying to be aggressive. And then Greek gets hooked into the wall. Goes both of them. And I come across the line in first. Who actually gets second? That's really tough. I think Greek just gets it. And as a result, I take the victory. I didn't get it on stream, but I did several burnouts post-race. Tons of burnouts, tons of donuts. Because I am back. Anyway, that's... Hold on, let me get Largan's channel back up. Gonna put it on mute again. So we can get this alternate perspective. Here's my save from Largan's point of view. Here's what happened with Shadow. So Shadow hits the bump. Almost wrecks. Which, I mean, if I get wrecked back for that, that's totally fair. But what happens to Shadow is is nothing to do with me. That's just Splendid being Splendid. And yeah, well, that is my analysis of the two races. I will separate it into chapters as well, so that you can skip to your favourite parts. But until the next one, let that one off. God, did not mean to do that.